What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackerz, bringing you guys our next matchup in the Everyone is Here tournament. Don't take it too literal. Not everybody, but a lot of people are here in this tournament. So, if you've never seen this before, very simple. 100 characters are put into this tournament tournament thing, and then each day on the channel I upload one matchup from the tournament, and then you vote down in the comments. I'll throw the rules up on screen here in just a second. You guys can give them a read if you want, or if you need a refresher. But yeah, I'll throw that up on screen, and then yeah, actually no, I'll just do that right now. Alright, so the rules are pretty simple for the most part. One rule is, you got to remember, this is for fun, and I emphasize that because we do have characters that are assist trophies. We have characters that are me costumes, spirits, characters that are quote-unquote disconfirmed. So it's all for fun. It's very simple. Think of it, if it came down to your vote, would you put that character in Smash if they happen to be in the matchup for the day? Would you say yes to this character even if they happen to be an assist trophy? If yes, then you can vote for them. Pretty simple. Remember, this is just for fun. Another very important rule, though, you only get one vote. How do you vote? That is simple. Down in the comment section, you type who your vote is for. So, let's see. Today's matchup is, who's today's matchup? I actually don't remember. I think it's Lloyd Irving and Captain Syrup. So you vote for one of those two down in the comments by simply typing the name of the character that you're voting for. You are allowed to vote for both by typing both down in the comments. But remember, only one vote per person. The rest of the rules, it's a double elimination tournament, meaning any character will have to lose twice before being officially eliminated. Once we get to the results, if there happens to be a tie in the votes, I'll flip a coin on camera. It's just the fairest way to break any tie. And then each matchup, voting-wise, only lasts for just 1 week. So today's, what is today? Tuesday. So that means we'll get the results of today's matchup next Tuesday. There you go, 1 week. That's how that goes. So let's now get into the results and the matchup for the day. Alright, so we have to go over the results from last week, which was an alright matchup. It was, who was it? Earthworm Jim was taking on Shovel Knight, and remember, we are in the loser bracket for this one, for this result, so whoever loses is getting eliminated from the tournament. Yesterday we had our first elimination with Crypto from Destroy All Humans, and joining Crypto in the eliminated part of the tournament is going to be, maybe not too much of a surprise, Earthworm Jim ended up losing. So Shovel Knight won 57 votes to just 15 for Earthworm Jim. So Shovel Knight continues to go on, but remember, loser bracket. If you lose in the loser bracket, it means you have 2 losses and then you're done. So that's how that works. But congrats, Shovel Knight does move on for at least one more matchup. Earthworm Jim, however, sorry buddy, you've been eliminated. Still be a fun character though. I think he'd be pretty cool. But that's that. So let's jump to the matchup for the day. Back up here in the winners bracket. So, yeah, way up here. All right, hold up. Where are we at? Here we go. Captain Syrup from the Wario series. I always forget. Is it WarioWare? I think it's Wario Land, right? It's one of the Wario series, but Captain Syrup. And she's taking on Lloyd Irving from Tales of series. A character that gets talked about quite a bit. Heavily speculated right now. But, yeah, let's start this off, right? So, Captain Syrup, in the last tournament I did, she was I'd say she was a big surprise. She made it pretty far into the winner's bracket before she ended up losing for the first time. So, I think it's a character that people are definitely would definitely welcome the addition. Like, first of all, the Wario series. I think a lot of people kind of agree it's a series to Nintendo that has kind of earned its second rep, and maybe 2 reps is, a pretty good number to keep it at. 3 might be stretching it maybe just a little bit, but 2, I think the Wario series in general has earned its second rep. Captain Syrup, be a great rep if we're not counting Ashley because she's an assist trophy, but who cares? If you like her, you can still vote for Ashley. It doesn't matter. Captain Syrup's a spirit, so it does matter. You like the character, you vote for him. Always simple. That's how that works. That's how this whole thing works. But Captain Syrup is a fun character because for me, I always mention this with her, and I mention this with a lot of characters. 2 big categories that are lacking. Villains, check. Females, check. There you go. She covers 2 categories with 1. She's a first-party character, so that also means Nintendo would get any of the profits just for themselves for any potential DLC sales. They get it all to themselves. They don't have to worry about getting the licensing and all that sort of stuff for third-party characters. So, I mean, that's pretty much a positive for any first-party character. Nintendo gets to save a little bit, and they get to pocket all the profits from the sales and stuff. So, and if you know Smash Bros, it sells, it prints money. That's just what it does. So, yeah, it's pretty good. But other than that, I mean, female pirate, that's awesome in itself. Like pirate-based movesets, you got like sacks of money, bags, swinging that around. You got like sort of cannons and stuff. Don't I have the mock-up? I've used this before, but yeah, she's got like pretty interesting potential for a moveset. Character, I think would be pretty fun. Yeah, we do have K. Rool now that I'm thinking about it, who's kind of a, he's a pirate, right? I guess Ridley's kind of a space pirate, right? How about just like a stereotypical kind of pirate, right? I guess that's kind of what I'm going for. Anyway, I don't know. Female villain. A villain is the number one category. I want to see a character, in that get added to Smash Bros. I want to see a villain for Smash DLC. I mean, Piranha Plant, it's an enemy, but I want to see like a big named enemy, a big named boss. Okay, it doesn't have to be a boss, but a big name bad guy. I want to see it, right? It's very lacking. K. Rool, Bowser, Ganondorf, Ridley. I mean, I guess we'll count Piranha Plant, Bowser Jr. You got 6. I mean, you got some grayish areas with DDD, Meta Knight. I don't think Mewtwo. I'm not talking anti-heroes like Wolf either, but like straight up bad guys, straight up enemies, straight up villains. That's what we need. At least in my opinion. I think that's what we really need. But Captain Syrup has a fan base. I don't think it's happening for DLC. I think a lot of us could agree with that. I mean, maybe next Smash game gets reevaluated in the Wario series. Because, again, the Wario series is separate from the Mario series in Smash Bros. You look at the character icons. You got the W in the Wario series. So, I mean, it'd be kind of cool to finally get that. My preference, though, if Wario series gets a second one, would be Ashley. I guess I like her character a bit better than Captain Syrup. But I wouldn't say no to Syrup. I would not. So, fun character nonetheless. But let's go to her opponent. Lloyd Irving, talked about for several reasons, has been in Smash Bros. In the past, and there was that, I think there's like an article or something going around that Nintendo was kind of high on Lloyd Irving, trying to get him into the roster, couldn't quite get him, so they ended up settling on the Mii costume in Smash Wii U 3DS, so maybe he gets revisited. He's owned by Bandai Namco, who, coincidentally, they're working on Smash Bros., right? And Bandai still only has one rep in the entire game, with Pac-Man as a playable rep. Alright, look, come on. Bandai deserves a second rep. I say this all the time for any potential Bandai characters. Bandai just deserves it for all the help that they've been giving Nintendo for Smash Bros, for base game, for DLC, for development of the next game, being Smash Ultimate now. They deserve it, right? And Lloyd's a pretty big one. Lloyd's a very fan favorite sort of character. Moveset is pretty easy. You got a dual wielding swordsman. So, yeah, another stereotypical generic anime swordsman. He's a bit more than that, right? He's a fun character. Great personality, I'd say. Moveset, awesome. Yeah, I did say dual wielding swordsman. Somebody did mention like Pit. I mean, I guess Pit is kind of a dual wielding swordsman, but I'm talking about like potentially the most, for majority of the moveset, I guess. I don't know. I guess Pit kind of is. A little bit anyway, but Lloyd, though, fan favorite character. The game, which one was he from? Tales of, not Vesperia, was it? Tales of Symphonia. Right? It was Symphonia, right? It's late in the morning. But the game sold very well. It's I hear a lot of people say it's regarded as one of the best Tales of games of all time. Tales of, I think, as a series, if I remember sales numbers overall, has sold like over 20 million copies across all games, across all platforms. 20 million is still a pretty big number, so it's a series that's recognizable. It's a character that has been in Smash Bros. With the Mii costume, so there's some familiarity with it if you were to get that playable rep. has been speculated. There's been a couple leaks that were saying, yep, he's in. I mean, like, look, we get the Terry presentation tomorrow. It's 45 minutes long. Maybe there's something there at the end. We get a tease, even though Nintendo versus Twitter said, nope, not happening. We're not getting any announcements for, unrevealed characters. So that kind of sucks. But, like, unrevealed characters, could that be an assist trophy promotion? I'm going way off topic here. But look, for example, Waluigi, he's already been revealed as an assist trophy. But he gets... never mind. I'm going down a weird path. Forget it. Let me just go to the voting for this one. This one's simple. I like Lloyd. I like the character. I like the moveset. I just like the character way more than Syrup in this case. So, Tails of Lloyd Irving. He gets my vote for this one. Pretty simple today. Pretty simple, keeping it simple. So, let me know who you guys are voting for down in the comments. Either Captain Syrup or Lloyd Irving, or both. Totally fine. But remember, one vote per person. That is it for this one. So, sneak peek for tomorrow. This will be a good one. Nightmare from Soul Calibur. I can't wait for that. First appearance in any of the tournaments. So, we'll see how he does. But Nightmare is taking on Crystal, the assist trophy, from Star Fox. So she does pretty well in these tournaments as well. So we'll see how she matches up. But that's the matchup for tomorrow. And then we'll get the results of another loser bracket matchup. So we'll eliminate one more person tomorrow. And it will either be Karate Joe from the Rhythm Heaven series or 2B from the Automata. We'll find that out tomorrow. That's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.